but recorded her first win by 4.5 lengths. It was also her first start on a slow track, and she appreciated the conditions. She also had the 3 kilo allowance for Craig Carmody, and with the blinkers, a wet track and an allowance, she'll win again next start as she completely outclassed the hot favourite Friend Set.
Race 4, Chief of State, I think will win a better class race than this at some stage. And that's Chief of State. You can't miss him with that big white blaze. Showing the way from for Papa. Osaka third, didn't handle the slow ground at all. In 4th position was Chris O'Malley. Not a bad run, Chris O'Malley, green and red. And if he comes down for a future meeting in Sydney where the track is rain affected, I'd say get on. And another good run was by Grillette, who had quite good support, and that's her on the outside. She was wide most of the way.
But Chris O'Malley, 3 seconds in a row, and the last 2 behind Chief of State.
Yes.
Sure to break through for a win.
I'd say so, Don. But it's Chief of State clear. Chris O'Malley battling on with Grillette, and Osaka dropping back. But as they get down towards the line, Chief of State weakening a little here, but goes on to beat Chris O'Malley, and Grillette ran quite a good third.
And now let's have a look at String of Pearls. Not often you see these all-the-way wins by, horses that like Pirate Bird, which Pat Murray used to train, leading all the way in these distance races.
Yeah. String of Pearls in front from Travelling Prayer down the side. Third posse was Volley Row. Perfect Jet on the inside, weakening. Rising Fear in the Larry Pickering colours, doing nothing. And Jogger likewise. And then Landgong starting to make ground. In fact, Landgong goes up into 3rd place. They turn the corner. String of Pearls the leader. Second is Travelling Prayer, who ran second in the Guineas at Bathurst on Monday. And Landgong on the outside. Looked momentarily a threat, Landgong. Started to thereafter duck in under pressure. And String of Pearls and Aaron Hugh bounded away. He's riding well, Hugh, not long before he comes out of his time, and he's making the most of his opportunities as an apprentice, and he's kicked String of Pearls away from Landgong. Travelling Prayer ran 3rd, and what can you say about the rest?
Well, it was a solid pace, and it was a true staying test for a change in one of these distance races.
Event 6, and this is a pretty good horse, Gallery Level. Have a look at the charge coming to the corner, but Gallery Level, again, proving that if you were up near the lead yesterday, it was a big advantage in most of the races. The horse running second is Saninja. I've made Saninja the horse to follow because he's only had the 2 runs and for 2 seconds. I think he's going to win a race shortly. Found Gallery Level too good, and I like the way Gallery Level responded when Mick gave him rein and gave him a couple of digs, and Gallery Level coming away from Saninja. In 3rd position there was Yulin Spiegel starting to drop off, and then came Drop Catch and Ruby Treasure, but Gallery Level clear. Saninja not shirking his task at all in 2nd place under the hard riding, but Gallery Level eased down a shade coming to the line, beat Saninja. Prince Mon got 3rd.
It's not a bad run, Prince Mon. He missed the start, but I thought Saninja the one to follow too.
Max Treasure could have been a shade unlucky in this race. He was in trouble shortly after the start, and
There's
Max Treasure...
enormous amount of interference in this race. Actually,
Well,
Mr. Squiggles was very badly checked, and there was a long steward's report about this race.
Yeah, Don, if I may just point out Max Treasure 4th last there in the white sleeves and the white cap. But what a keenly contested race it was. Travelling towards the home corner, and Bastille is just the leader. The grey Deed Star, I feel, has definitely got his foot on the till, Deed Star. Swift Interest is on the inside. Now, Vain Fury is about to emerge. We can't see Miss Peru yet. Vain Fury's in orange colours. And here's Miss Peru, the widest runner in the blinkers. Now, watch her closely here on in. She runs very erratically, and she probably did toss the race away. Vain Fury with the pull in the weights for Ricky Bly just in front. See the erratic running of Miss Peru, and Max Treasure starting to run home well, but Vain Fury beat Miss Peru. Max Treasure 3rd, Mr. Squiggles 4th.
So I'm just highlighting Miss Peru to show you how a horse can throw away a race. Certainly not a horse to follow, but even wearing blinkers, this 6-year-old mare, she just refuses to go straight. In the meantime, Max Treasure had been held up for a run, and he finished strongly along the rails. He's probably the horse really to follow from the race.
So to the last of the day, and Social Cream was really the exception, the only horse to come from a long way back in the field.
Yes.
And
they went at a pretty fast pace here.
Yeah, they did, Don. Major Fraud leads the very consistent Calaboose. Parlezam 3rd. Well, how do you work the form out here? Parlezam annihilated Social Cream at Newcastle, beat it about 8 lengths. And Social Cream comes out and wins yesterday.
At 33 to 1, which was, I suppose, its price.
Yeah, well, they're packing up coming to the corner where Calaboose had raced past Major Fraud. Parlezam's gone to 2nd. Purple Maze 3rd. And meeting on the outside with the blue cap. And here's Social Cream, white sleeves and white cap about to emerge. On top of the rise, Calaboose the leader. Meeting goes after it. Strong Tip yesterday. Parlezam the grey third and Social Cream on the outside. Di getting down to really punch out Social Cream, and the mare quickly gets the better of Calaboose, Meeting and Parlezam, and it was all Social Cream here on in, and she raced home to beat Calaboose, a gallant second, and Parlezam ran third.
It's a fairly ordinary meeting, I think, Ian, and there'll be some of that form, I think, won't stand up in future races because of the advantage to the front runners and the going. But I made Shapery the only horse to follow, provided she strikes similar conditions.
All right, Don. Well, I think the gallery level will go into better things too, but trying to come up with something from the beaten division yesterday, I do think Sininja will pay to follow. We'll take a break, and then we'll be back with racing from Melbourne, Adelaide and Brisbane.
Coffee?
Coffee? There isn't any. No
There were
milk in
days
that, and
when
the sugar's
organising
high.
the office coffee was nothing short of a drama. But now there's the Cafe Bar ingredient service. A huge range of Cafe Bar and national brands, next day delivery, and we supply all businesses, large or small, even if you don't have a Cafe Bar.
Half a dozen
Efficient
jars of
service
coffee.
that does the job while you
And
do
some
yours.
Thank you.
Cafe Bar takes the drama out of office coffee.
Phone now. You'll like our competitive prices.
Winning gold was an unforgettable experience. I felt so proud to be an Australian. And now you can help send the Aussie team to the Edinburgh Commonwealth Games with this special offer from Kentucky Fried Chicken. You get a 10-piece pack of delicious chicken for just $8.75, and for every pack sold, Kentucky Fried Chicken will donate 40 cents to the Games appeal. Remember, to help Australia win more gold in Edinburgh, get a 10-piece pack of Kentucky Fried Chicken for $8.75.
But it's for a limited time only.
And it won't last long either.
This weekend, Landcom is offering 4 great opportunities to buy a new home.
Not a very inspiring meeting yesterday, Donald, at the Valley.
No, and my best bet got beaten, I'm afraid, in Boston Bay. We'll see. It was a bit unlucky. We'll notice that in the last.
In the last, yeah. First things first, here's the hurdle race.
Dashed away 2 lengths in front. Norfolk Tiger finally gets the run, goes up second. The other struggling, Commodore Prince, followed by pull to the outside, Savant, but in the straight, 200 to go. Howdy Stranger a length in front. Norfolk Tiger down the outsides, coming after him. Down towards the last, they go over it. Howdy Stranger, Norfolk Tiger, they bumped on landing. Howdy Stranger ahead in front. Norfolk Tiger getting to him, goes better. Norfolk Tiger ahead on the line to Howdy Stranger. 6 lengths away, third on the race.
Now the odds on Pop wins the second, Scots Lane.
Outside 3 deep on the fence, Our Reckless Boy, and they race 2 lengths in front now. Struggling Amber Cutter dropping out of it. Bourbon County pulled to the outside, and Western Bounty back on the rail last of all. At the 700-metre mark, Scots Lane the leader. Silver Shark out wide, going out after it. They're 4 lengths to Bells are calling. He's going to struggle to run the place, and then on the outside of it, Our Reckless Boy. Silver Shark goes to Scots Lane. They're hard ridden, but they're 8 in front. Of in third placing, then Our Reckless Boy from Bells are calling. Again, he kicked on the inside. Scots Lane got a neck in front of Silver Shark when they turn, but they're well clear of Our Reckless Boy. Scots Lane the rail. Silver Shark coming at him again. Stride for stride. Scots Lane a half length in front of Silver Shark. Scots Lane still in front, getting towards the line. And the favourite, Scots Lane's too good, wins by a length and a half to Silver Shark. About 8 to 10 lengths away.
Well, Daylight runs second to Bon Brummel in the steeple.
Up towards the second last, and the punters hope here. Bon Brummel came to it, fenced it beautifully, 15 in front of Rhythmic. Oh, he went straight through it. Rhythmic is down, and he's brought down the inside panel. Rhythmic is down. Bon Brummel's left about 20 lengths in front around the turn with 1 fence to get over. Sing for Supper went to second, a length in. Kamado King and battling on Fair Creature, and then further back Remy Martin. But Bon Brummel's on his own in the straight, and down towards the last one at the 100-metre mark. He's 30 lengths in front. Here he comes to it, the favourite, up and over and home. Bon Brummel much too good. A good exhibition. Oh, you'll win by a half a furlong. In the run home, Bon Brummel's going to win the money about 35 lengths. That's only a guess. Sing for Supper second. 3 lengths third, Fair Creature. Then Remy Martin.
What an incredible win. Here's the fourth.
The centre being tackled by Affected, moving up on the outside, back on the fence, then Duke Boy. Escapade pulled to the outside, a length further back, Trick Gold, and last of all, Samuel. 4.5 lengths covers the field, 6.50 out, Alternate Affected travel to the lead together. A length and a half to Duke Boy on the fence, and 2 further back in the field, Escapade, and then Trick Gold and Samuel. It's Affected on the outside and Alternate the rail. They're locked together on the turn. 3.50 out, they're out 3 lengths in front of the others there, headed by Duke Boy, and then a gap on the outside outside Escapade and Samuel. They turn for home. Alternate on the inside, going better than Affected. He hasn't moved on Alternate. Affected is sticking with him, but he's under the whip. Affected. He comes at Alternate when they turn. Affected the outside and Alternate the rail. Alternate a neck in front. They're bumping. Affected on the outside, trying to get to him. He's a bridesmaid again, though. Affected. Alternate's too good, and Alternate wins the money by a length to Affected. About 6 lengths away. Third in the race is Duke Boy.
Now race 5, and this is the win of Orlandi Star.
Coming up, 650 to go. Cadivian on the outside, 3 deep, about 3/4. My Good Fella. On the fence is Heavenly Talk, a half-length Orlandi Star. 2 to Marwira on the outside of it, Moronti Jurisdiction. Then Mum's Pride, pulled to the outside. Galactic Star on the turn from Little Libby. Song of Glenaire last of all. Cadivian joined by My Good Fella on the inside when they turn. Orlandi Star further out, and they've kicked away from the others. Marwira further back in the field with Moronti. Orlandi Star race to the front, 150 metres to go from My Good Fella and Cadivian. Then Galactic Star from last, but Orlandi Star drawing away, and Orlandi Star by 2 lengths to My Good Fella. 2 lengths away third, Galactic Star in the last stride.
Now the 2,600 metres Strathmore.
The 600 metre mark, and Challaware under a good hole went to Ski Boots on the inside. Mr. Teagleby out after Challaware, and they've sprinted away now from Carabelle and further back Cordelier. Then Brinkworth. It's Challaware about a neck in front. Ski Boots fights back on the inside, a length further back than Mr. Teagleby. They're the only chances there, clear of Carabelle, Cordelier and Brinkworth. Challaware, Ski Boots. Ski Boots with the advantage of the rail comes again and draws a length in front. Ski Boots raced away on the turn, 250 out, got clear of Challaware. Then on the outside, Mr. Teagleby, and further back in the field, Cordelier, but Ski Boots against the rail at the 100 metre mark, well clear. Mr. Teagleby trying hard. Cordelier will get up and run third, but Ski Boots too good by 2.5 to 3 lengths to Mr. Teagleby. 2 lengths away third, Cordelier, a gap.
Dunwoody beats My Yokoi in race 7.
A place I wouldn't think from Miss Miel and Queen of Bass. 450 out, Rolanda the leader. My Yokoi and Better Venture come at it very quickly. My Yokoi on the outside, let's go. Races to the front now from Better Venture, followed by Sabanella back in the rail. Dunwoody is battling on. Rolanda is beaten in a gap to Hotspur last. Miss Miel and Siraquay run last, but My Yokoi wide out in the track, straightened a length and a half in front of Sabanella. They're clear of Dunwoody, but My Yokoi crosses over near to the rail. 2 lengths in front of Sabanella. Down the outside, Dunwoody. My Yokoi in front. Dunwoody coming home well on the outside. It's going to be the danger. Dunwoody moved up to My Yokoi. Dunwoody's put its head in front, and Dunwoody comes on to win by 3/4 to My Yokoi. 3 lengths, Sabanella.
Yes, and My Yokoi is the one to follow in this race. A 5-year-old mare. She's won or been placed at 19 of her 27 starts. She's won from 1,200 to 1,600. Her best form is on heavy tracks, so she's the ideal horse to follow through the Melbourne winter. Yesterday, only her second start this preparation, and she was only beaten by lack of fitness. She'll be a much improved mare next run, My Yokoi.
Closely watch Boston Bay on the last.
700 to go. Sir Quest the leader. Richard Andrew out wide has gone up. Solar Aspect is now under the whip, running third, a length and a half. Boston Bay wound up on the outside, still making ground. They've kicked away from Codicil, dropping out of it Sanford Boy and Ritzy Romance. At the 500 metre mark, Sir Quest got a length in front. Richard Andrews gone. Going to second, Boston Bay on the outside, and Solar Aspect back to the rail. And they're 3 in front of Codicil. They turn for home. Sir Quest the leader. Boston Bay wide out, going after it. They're clear. Solar Aspect is starting to battle on again, and White's going back to the rail. Sir Quest about 4 away from the fence in front of Boston Bay when they straighten up, and then on the inside, battling away there is Solar Aspect. Sir Quest drifting out. He's a length in front. Boston Bay trying hard. Sir Quest still in front of Boston Bay, who switches courses, and in the run home is going to be too good. Sir Quest, he's run out badly. He's won it by 2 lengths, but he has hampered Boston Bay.
Yes, he certainly lost ground there. Darren Gauci didn't think the interference was enough to warrant a protest, but the steward severely reprimanded the rider of Sir Quest, George Evagora, for veering out so badly in the straight. And Boston Bay's a 3-year-old who's just struck form. He likes wet tracks and longer distances, and 2 wins and 2 placings his last 4 starts. He's ready to win over 2,000 on a rain-affected track.
Well, what a great effort in Brisbane yesterday, Don. Daybreak Lover hadn't raced since the Elders in June of last year, went to stud last spring, served, I think, 60 or 59 mares, back to the track yesterday, first up and wins. Maybe that's the secret.
Well, it's supposed to be a world record, but I don't know. But I like the run of Raffolini, nevertheless. Yeah. I think for the Elders it was a great trial, as Raffolini missed the start badly.
True. Here's the action.
Here, it's Steeler de Killer in front of Rook Ennis. High Sport very wide. At Sea just off the pace in about 4th place, and then Raymond Knight. Daybreak Lover travelling okay on the rails just behind them, followed by Paris Bow Power. Arrow to the outside with High Sport, Lord Waverley, and Raffolini's giving them a long start. They've got 300 metres to go. Steal It Tequila, the leader. Daybreak Lover's got the run on the inside, and he burst through to poke his nose in front. It's Daybreak Lover in front of Steal It Tequila. Raffolini running on gamely. Rook Ennis and Grand Thunder down the outside. Daybreak Lover is the leader. What a great comeback by him. Daybreak Lover first by 3 lengths. Daybreak Lover the winner. Steal It Tequila second, and Raffolini may have got third.
And there is Daybreak Lover. Here's the Oaks.
Still 10 lengths from the leader. Pretty as Paint in front. 650 metres to go. Leads by 3 lengths. Like a Topic now moving to second. Western Dawn third. Grand Cindy fourth and 3 deep as they race onto the bend. Then Raised Sail, Travel Light, followed by Eau de Toile. Just now pulled to the extreme outside. She's starting her run, and then Liz Patina. Flattening for the run in. 400 metres to go. Pretty as Paint the leader. 2 lengths in front of Travel Light, who's coming home solidly. Now Compton is winding her up on the outside. He's got his foot flat to the floor. She's coming out after them just now. Travel Light the leader. 200 metres to go. Just now's under the whip. She's struggling a little bit just now. It's Travel Light a half length in front of just now. Travel Light's got her beaten. It's Travel Light in front of just now as they go to the post, and Travel Light wins it by a length and a half. Travel Light first.
Certainly deserved to win. She's been so consistent. Another very fine ride by David Walsh, whom I told everyone about a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it was interesting watching on the closed circuit at Randwick yesterday. Just now came back to the enclosure. Her head was between her legs, and she's obviously very tired, and now I know they're going to send her out for a spell. But Travel Light's had plenty of chances down here.
Yes, it was a good run behind Sinshai, you might remember.
Yeah, not a bad
Came from a long way back that day.
Anyway, so Just Now's done a great job this preparation in any case. Well, let's go to Adelaide now for the Goodwood Handicap and also the South Aussie Oaks. Here's the Goodwood.
They were followed further back in the field then by Brinkman. Luther's Luck can't get through the pack. Around the outside, Lord Galaxy, and even wider West Mayo. Gold Kildare scraping the rail, and then Dowie in the straight. Testimony gets on terms now with Beaumont Babe. Aqualone joining in. Lord Galaxy late out wide on the track is running home hard. Here's a great go. Testimony of the leader, but Lord Galaxy swamping it. Gold Kildare getting up on the rail, but Lord Galaxy draws clear in the Goodwood. Lord Galaxy is starting to run home hard and wins it a length and a half to Testimony.
Okay, from there to the Oaks.
Headed by My Tristina, in turn headed by Hippity Hop, in turn headed by Samara. Samara goes to the lead in a race of many changes from Hippity Hop. Then further back in the field, Stardust Girl is starting to run on from Canny Lass and Cologne, but it's Alf Matthews and Samara. He won the Derby. Can he win the other one, the Oaks? It's Samara drifting to the centre. Yes, it will win. And it's Matthews again. He picks up the featured classic double, and Samara wins it from Hippity Hop.
Well, Alf Matthews, and he's riding a lot of winners over there at the moment. And I read during the week where Kerry Walker, the trainer of Samara, reckons a lot of our Sydney jockeys are too highly paid, and he tried to get a number of them to go over and ride that filly with no success. Alf Matthews throws the leg over and wins.
He's a very keen judge too. He does his ratings and the form. Alf Matthews, one of the smartest jockeys in the business, and great credit to him to win those 2 races, the Derby and the Oaks.
Right, see you next Sunday.
Righto, Ian.
More sport after this break.
Tonight on Family Ties.
You have to be willing to embrace